All right, we're back with another Begg knife. This is the Diamici, um, which I wish was bigger. Okay, I'm probably not going to go through all of the specs on this guy because, well, I'm going to put a link to Blade HQ where you can go buy it if you want, or you can buy it anywhere you want. I don't care. I don't get nothing from nobody, so it's fine. But these run about $120 on the Blade HQ website right now, and it is a little small at 4 inches closed, 7 inches overall, with a 2.95 inch blade. So for me, that's just on the small side because I've been carrying for the last 100 and something days the King Battle from Frank Fisher with a 4.25 inch blade. So this is really puny compared to the King Battle, which let me grab just so you can put some size comparison to it. This is what I've been carrying at like 11 ounces, 10 ounces, something like that. And you got this guy here, which comes in at 4.1 ounces with its 2.9 inch blade and its 4.25 inch blade. So yeah, this is a little small for my taste and my hands right now. Doesn't mean that it's not perfect for you. All right, let's zoom right in. I've given you some of the specs. D2 blade steel. One of the things I like is that they didn't brand D2 anywhere on here. Okay? Doesn't have it hidden. We do have the JVO design logo there. Jared Van Otterloo is the designer of this guy. So I like the fact that the blade is pretty clean and sterile. G10 inlays. Now they do have this in a couple of different colors. You can get it in the black G10. You can get it in green G10. I think it's black up here and green down here is a configuration also. And then I think there is a fancier one with Timascus or something like that. If you can find them. I think they made a few of those. Steel frames. This is their budget line, the new Steelcraft line, if you will. And this does feel like you're getting some value, okay? And I'm not going to argue price right now necessarily, but I'm going to say that this feels very premium and it feels like a good deal. Like, okay, it's solid, it's good, and it works awesome. It's a little bit hard to unlock for me just because, again, it's small, but you're getting a steel liner, steel frame, G10 scales, and D2 blade, G10 backspacer. On the flip side, they do have some others that I haven't done videos on yet. They've got the Astio, also in D2, G10 scales, G10 backspacer, steel lock bar, steel pocket clip, also runs on bearings. Okay. This is more my style of, well, it's my style aesthetically as well as size-wise because it is a slightly bigger. And then they do have their Bodega line, which is smaller than a normal Bodega, which I don't have one out on the table, but I still have to do these videos. Okay. Again, G10 scales, steel lock bar, steel pocket clip, D2 blade. And these two are also, so you got, these are all $120. And I don't know if it's because I'm broken or I'm biased or because I own custom bodegas and I've held custom Astios and it's one of the ones that I've kind of let slip out of my hands because I always wanted to own one. I don't know if that has me biased, but these feel not as premium for the price, but this one does, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's hard to say. And I don't like to say anything negative or whatnot. These things work great. Okay. This is a fantastic $120 bodega. No question. This is a great Astio at $120, but it just doesn't feel like the value is there and the premium is there. I would like this more at $79 or something like that. But again, this just feels like a much better deal than those other two at the same price point, if that makes any sense. Comment down below, let me know if I'm just totally off track or what your thoughts are. And I'm not really trying to get into a whole pricing discussion because people can charge whatever they want to charge. It's not the point of this video, but I just did want to bring up that this one feels really premium, and those other two that are bigger and more well-known feel less premium at that price point. Okay? So, all in all, though, I like this knife. I wish this one, like, if Mark or Mattia are watching or JVO is watching this video, which they won't be, but whatever. This knife in, say, a 3¼ 3½ inch blade would be pretty freaking awesome, I think. Because I do like the shape of it. I like the style with the inlay. Like, I like that. I think it just needs to be 3½ inches. A 3½ inch blade would just make it all much better, and this would be a super cool knife. So there you go, for what it's worth. Couple of quick size comparisons. We've got the Sharpie. We've got those other two that I already did. I've got the, how about a production Hellraiser, because I can, and I love this thing. Yeah. I don't know, the lighting is kind of funky as I'm looking into the camera. Some of the times I'm looking at the camera viewfinder, and sometimes I'm just looking straight at the table and not right up here at the camera. But yeah, the lighting is kind of weird with the, I don't know, it makes it all look blacked out, but it's not black, obviously. So I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. Thanks for watching, guys. If you've made it this far, comment flipper down in the comments.